foe, Ben Askren, is fighting Jake Paul in a boxing match. And
A foe, man. You can't call that guy a foe. That thing is, he's like a speed bump, you know? And I have this big G-Wagon, AMG, top of the line, and I just went, and I was like, did you feel that? I looked over to the passenger, and I was like, did you feel that bump? And what? Oh, the music was loud. Don't worry about it, you know? That type of thing, you know? He's not a foe. And he's also not a representation of our sport, of my beautiful sport. He's not, you know, he's actually quite, this is a sport. When you used to ask him in interviews, like, why don't you ever strike or learn to strike? No, because I could just wrestle these guys to death. I love wrestling. I'm a huge wrestling fan, but you have to show respect. You have to know this is MMA. You have to strike. You have to do jiu-jitsu. You have to do wrestling, all these things. So now this guy is supposed to represent what? Our community or something in boxing? Hell no. Who the hell gave this guy an approval? The only reason why he's doing that is because I embarrassed him so much and made him so famous for getting knocked out. Somebody else wants to do the same thing to the guy. But I just want to make this clear for anybody that thinks he is not a representation of MMA in any way. Do you know what I say, bro?
yes, but Bellator champ, won championship, champion, beat guys in the UFC. How can you not say he's a representation? I can understand you saying his style wasn't friendly, but he did put in his time. He paid his dues in MMA, no?
Yeah, he paid his dues in MMA, but to say that we're sending that guy into boxing, it's not a fair representation of our sport at all. The guy can't throw a punch. The guy can't spell jab. He can't. He doesn't have it in him to produce the force to hurt somebody with his muscles. Yet we're supposed to get behind this guy in any way, shape, or form. Like, get the out of here, bro. And plus, I can't stand Ben, as we all know it. So I mean, it could have been anybody fighting him. I would have been like, man, Ben, you know.
Fair enough. No, I get that. But you have those feelings, but you've also aligned yourself with Jake. You've actually trained with Jake, and this has drawn the ire of the community. How could you, Jorge? How could you align yourself with the YouTube guy against the MMA guy? Explain why you felt like this was okay.
Well, we had some mutual friends. We met a couple times. We hang out, you know, and I think I might have the pictures got out, this and that, and immediately people started telling me what to do, right? And this and that. And you got to understand something about me. Peer pressure doesn't work on me, or people telling me what to do in a negative way doesn't work on me. So as soon as I started seeing that and people started talking more about it, like, oh man, you disgracing MMA, this and that, I was like, guess what? I'm inviting Jake Paul to my wedding. He's going to be my best man. Like, nobody tells me what to do. That's the only force that tells me what to do. My mother, because she could whoop my ass, and my father, because I love him to death. That's the only people that tell me what to do. So as soon as people started getting upset, I was like, yeah, you know, get really upset, because now I'm going to train this mother to knock out the dude that I can't stand in any dimension, you know? And would I love to see Ben get laid out again for all the talking that he still continues to do to this day? Hell yeah. And if I could add to that knockout, why not? Just so Ben could think like, damn, just maybe Masvidal showing him this or that led to my downfall. Count me in. Count me in.
A lot of great boxers are saying that Jake is a legit fighter, that he has legit skills. Tyson, Zab Judah recently, others as well. You were in there with him. Is he legit?
We've never sparred. I've seen him spar. I've seen him do the things. I'll tell you what, for his size, man, he's got decent hand-eye coordination. Now, can I say he's legit? Hitting the bag, he looks smooth. Hitting the pads, he looks smooth. And in sparring, he's done some things that look good. But boxing is about fighting, man. So legit to what level? Like, are you talking about him fighting with Zab Judah? No, he's not going to beat Zab Judah. But is he going to beat the shit out of Ben Askren? He's legit as he's going to beat the dog out of him. Now, you know, Ben does have experience. Ben could get him tired, maybe 4th, 5th round. Jake's never been in these areas. Things could happen, you know. As long as he sticks to what he knows and does what he's supposed to do, I think he's a much better athlete. I think he naturally hits way harder than Ben because, I mean, did you see the Damian Maia and Ben Askren fight? Did you see that fight? You see your face that you just made everybody just face, you know? That's the same fight that I saw too. It's just, sorry, Ben, maybe you got to die and be reborn again because it's not happening in this lifetime that you could strike, you know?
So you think Jake knocks him out?
I think Jake beats him fairly easy.
Okay.
But I think that about anybody that has 2 hands is going to fight Ben, you know? Who's this guy gonna be? Fucking, he doesn't even have the technique. And it's not so much that he just doesn't have the DNA for it. He's a disrespectful mother. He said it in interviews. I don't need to do striking. I don't practice striking. I just go in there and wrestle these guys. Well, he said that his whole career, his whole life. It's true. It's true. That's always what he's done. So now overnight, you're gonna learn how to box in just a straight boxing setting where you're not allowed to hold and take guys down. I don't think so, amigo.